Welcome on back, everyone. Give me another episode with more Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet on the Nintendo Switch. So welcome to it. So last time, cause we just got done doing what we must do, because it turns out because we're now here in Area 0 and we were asked to go and disable the lot at the exterior. So there's like too many of these Pokemon that are chasing right after me because they just can't leave you alone for no good reason. It's not like that we have rappels so that they can just go away or anything like that. So we just gotta keep on running and making sure none of these Pokemon would ever start to follow me. Well, apparently they just can't leave you alone by any good reason, because they just want you to pick a fight right back at you, and you get to start your next duel fight with each Pokemon with Lucario. But that's something I will not bother on doing right now, because I just really want them to stop picking fights up back at me, because I really want them to do fights. So hold on a minute, what's happening here? Okay, so Lucario, you are low at HP, so I'll just go and give you some mana potion. Okay, so let's go ahead and have Lucario go and clear some of these Pokemon. Yeah, because we're looking at here, because that's a lot of Pokemon. Okay, so some of these Pokemon are getting super strong now. Okay, well, this is not good. Hold on, run button. Okay, so Lucario got 1 of his HP. Yeah, well, we're looking at here because several of these Pokemon are getting super strong now. So let's keep sending Lucario to the fight. Okay, so wait a minute, what's happening now? You hurry back to the others so you wouldn't get separated. Oh, come on, team. Hey, Ed, don't you think if this might be one of those research station things, we should see if we can get in? Come on, dude. Let me get that Pokemon first before we get to the research station. I mean, like, come on now. Alright, so the team won't allow me to go pick up that Pokeball, so it want me to keep on making my move turf to the research station. Now, there's something else that we're missing around here, because there are several of these sparkles that we cannot be forgetting around here. So let's just double look around to see if they're there. Okay, so there's one that's sparkle. So we pick up here, it's the apricot berry. So that one is pretty new. So we'll pick up here, it's several of these new berries around here. Okay, so now wait a minute. So I think we gotta go and move around this building. Alright, well we won't bother just messing around with all of these Pokemon. Okay, so moving to this door of this entrance. So we figure out what's going around on this research station. Wow, are these the ancient ruins? They look forward to a reason for that. It appears that you have reached your first research station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area 0. So that's why there's a bed. Looks like we could use it to play to the rest of it if we need to. Ed, if you were to be so kind as to disable the first lock on the lab using that central panel. Okay, so we talked to these guys. Look like that you could get a decent rest on the bed here if you and your team get tired. Although it looks like kind of mild what? Hold on, sorry, did I see that last word? Although it looks kind of mildewy. Okay, I cannot understand that word, but okay. I want you to check out the other room, but the doors are busted. So yeah, this is going great. Okay, Ivan, what you had to say? I wonder if my mom might ever work here. Well, technically, she's just worked somewhere around. She's somewhere in Area 0 somewhere. Do you want to press the button to disable one of the lots on the 0 lab? Why, sure thing, let's go do that. So you heard of the professor, better press it. Lot disabled. 3 or 4 lots are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research station. Okay, can do. So we did disable one of its lock. So we're allowed to move on this way. The door seems broken. It won't work. Okay, so do you guys have anything need to say? Okay, I don't think so. So can we go to this next door? Okay, so some of these doors can't work. So let's see what happens if we mess with this control panel. Okay, well we can't mess with it anymore. So you know what? Oh, wait a minute. So we can go to wait a minute. So we can warp someone back to the 0 gate. Okay. So it turns out that we can go ahead and disable all 4 of the control panels. So let's check this next one. So okay, so I think these one already got disabled, I think. So I think this next one over here, no, that okay, so I can't disable that. Okay, so what on earth are we doing now? Okay, so the shutter on the side doesn't seem like it'll open. Perhaps it's broken. Okay, so now why can we not disable these 2? I mean, we're back here. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, so you know what? I think we need to go back to area 0. So let's go back to reach station number 1. Okay, so we'll go back there. And we'll just go and move back outside. Yeah, I think we already solved just only one case to go and disable only one of the security. Now, first off, I mean, we want to see if there are any... I almost never saw my mom in my whole life. Oh, is it time for the backstory revealed? Penny, shush. She was always busy with work. Okay, hold on. Now, I want to get over with these characters, but I can't get it... I can't get a hold of with the Pokemon talking. I'll cook for myself, clean for myself. I'm both was the only partner you got. So yeah, I don't really know her at all, even if she is my mom. I try not to defend too much about it. Try to just to be proud of. But the fact is that I would rather just have a mom. I haven't seen her for ages now, unless you count seeing her. Usually at the least I get emails sometimes. And then if there's she appeared out of the blue and tell me some family, right? Oh, but we're not here to judge or anything. And I'm sorry about earlier. Now, I was always giving you a hard time. Penny, my name's Penny. You know what? You're actually pretty nice for a little pissqueak. Don't call me pissqueak, you big lump. That's the spirit, you too. Alright, so we can continue moving downward. Well, actually, yeah. Wait a minute, did we not capture the jump bluff already? Okay, well, we did capture the jump bluff. Okay, so moving down further. So there's a Mastiff that we're picking up here. And, of course, there's one of his Pokeball. So let's go ahead and pick up this Pokeball. It's only this Corvin that don't come follow me. But you know what? Let's have Lucario come out. Okay, so we use Lucario for distractions. In case this Corvin that swoop down to try to approach me whenever we encounter. Okay, so we'll call in Lucario. And it turns out that we got a little bit more way to get through. So hold on now. I think we did already capture whatever your name is. Hold on, I didn't get your name. I didn't get your name. Why are you chasing right after me? I need to reveal your name. Please? Can I please reveal your name? Okay, well, with Pokemon coming in fast. Well, no, too slow, my guy, too slow. Okay, so no, I think we already did capture you already. Because I can't lock onto your name because you're too hard to, you know, you're too hard to get a lock on because you're just chasing right after me. You're too slow to catch up. Okay, so what we'll pick it up here is Carbos. Okay, so you know what? Let's get these Pokemon out of here. Okay, so we want these Pokemon out of the way. As long as they're not, but you know, I mean, in case they're not coming right after me or anything, I mean, they could just stay perfectly still and not try and not go and approach me. But they won't do anything stupid to, you know, okay, wait a minute, so that's a sassy man. Alright, well, as I was saying, I mean, they won't do anything less more but stupider to try to approach me, to approach this character. So a lot of time I came to the Great Crater, I was trying to go see my mom. I got about this apartment, I got attacked by some kind of creature I had never seen before. Really? What kind of Pokemon was it? It wasn't even like a Pokemon, more like this crazy violent rampaging sort of thing. You sure that wasn't just a Pokemon, just that's a little more, I don't know, rampagey and average? Yeah, I'm sure it was like a completely different culture together, and it's hurt my mouth because it's real bad. I don't ever want to run into that awful thing. I was that strong, but I really hope I get to see it. That's what I figured you say. You're real talented at some time, Nimona. You know that? Okay, well, these characters like talk a whole lot because I just can't figure out which direction we're going. Yeah, I may be pretty lost there. Hold on. Let's go this way. So wait a minute, that's a new Pokemon. Okay, so we are not catching this Pokemon before. Is that an Espion? Oh yes, that definitely is an Espion. Alright, now let's go ahead and catch her with our Ultra Ball. And let's see if it takes for it to not break this time. Okay, so now it's gonna go using the Future Sight, which is go and force all an attack. So let's try to go using the Ultra Ball again. And let's just hope it doesn't break out of the Ultra Ball this time. Oh come on, it's just one shake and then you break? Okay, well that's new. Okay, so let's keep using the Ultra Ball. Okay, so can I give you the right to not break? I mean, like, come on. Alright, well, we're gonna take a break with the Ultra Ball if this keeps happening. But then, how is that super effect? Okay, well, let's try Quick Ball, I'm assuming. Okay, so let's try Quick Ball. Okay, well, Quick Ball can't work. Okay, so why would you use Power Swap? Okay, well, you know what? We got Great Ball. Let's go using one of those. Okay, but how did it keep breaking? But it's still spamming more Power Swap. Okay, so I only go to keep on throwing Ultra Ball. Come on, will this SPN shape? Please, shape more. Okay, that's fine. Well, it shaped the third and it just got out of the Ultra Ball. That's okay. So we're just going to keep on throwing Ultra Ball. We have a lot of Ultra Ball. Okay, let's keep this up. Okay, well, this Espion had no right over fit to stay in the Ultra Ball. Okay, well, let's keep throwing. Okay, there we go. So we were able to capture an Espion. Okay, so we're just looking at here this weird stand-up glitch here. What we saw where Lucario feet is touching on the ground. So this is a Sun Pokemon with its own Psychic. So the tip of its fork tail quiver when it is predicting its opponent's next move. Okay, well, I mean, I'm just loving to see how real life stable this Espion can go and work up through just to go and use up all of her psychic power just so that she's full trained to be strong. Well, I mean, that's all the EV evolution of every Pokemon that we captured. So we're going and move on. So before we do that, So we want to make sure that Lucario is good to go. Alright, now I think we were supposed to go and move further down this hill. So there are new and old type Pokemon that we're looking. So we already captured one of these Jumpluff already. We can see their names. Now it's all the way down this hill. Okay, so let's hope we get to area 0. Wait a minute. Why is it asking us to go back? We can't go back. We have to move downward. Yeah, but there's like way too much to do down this hill. And that one over there is a Pokeball that we gotta go pick up. So let's go pick up this Pokeball. So that's whatever this revive we can pick up. Yeah, because there's just way too much to do, but just, you know, I mean, it's just like that. We had to go do more expedition around here because just to seek out, to find out which Pokemon we're gonna get chased. No other than this Corviknight from above the sky. Okay, because we can't stand in too long. Well, each Pokemon will figure out that you're loafing around, and then turns out that you had to do fight with your Lucario. Okay, we don't want to keep doing that. Wait a minute, is that a new Pokemon I'm looking at here? The second research station about time too. Okay, look like we are going to area 2. Okay, now what's going on? Phew, let's go ahead and take a breather. I thought that you had a bit more stamina, student console girl. Oh, I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know. Well, he ain't buying it. Whoa, what kind of Jigglypuff is that? Okay, well, Jigglypuff, did you like cut your hair or something? Well, that's a new look for Jigglypuff. I like that hairstyle. Hey, look, a Jigglypuff. It's good to see some nice familiar Pokemon down here too. Phew. Oh my god, so cute. Pew. Okay, and now it's screeching. What the? What? It's battle time. Yes, ma'am, indeed, it is battle time. You're absolutely right. Alright, now let's go face to face. So we got here. It's a what's it called? Pokemon called? Hold on. Don't tell me. Okay, so this Pokemon is Umbreon. Okay, so she goes send out her Umbreon. So let's hope I take the first turn. So this one is called a Scream Tail. So the Jigglypuff is a Scream Tail now. Okay, so now it's going to go using Hyper Voice. So that don't go in super fast. But wait a minute. So how is it? Is it not super effective? Okay, so now let's get to go using Play Rough. Okay, so it goes using Dart Pulse. Okay, you know what? We're gonna have to switch out Pokemon. So let's have Garganel come out. Garganel, I don't think you were able to fight a Jigglypuff on your own. Well, I mean, we have a Wigglytuff. I mean, those make the difference. Okay, well, we got Evelyn. Let's go try that. So, just gonna keep on spamming Hyper Voice all day. Okay, so Umbreon go and spam Dart Pulse. Okay, so Avalanche is key. So we can keep on finishing up with Avalanche if we like. Okay, so the Umbreon go using Dart Pulse. And then I'll go finish off with Avalanche to go finish off with Scream Tail. And that's it. So we did finally win the day to defeat a Jigglypuff. Seriously, what was that? darn thing scared me half to death. It was definitely kind of ferocious for a Jigglypuff, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. Okay. Whatever you say. Okay then. Now, let's go ahead and check this area first. So, can we find anything sparkling? Any Pokeballs that we can pick up? Okay, now there's one of the Pokeballs that we pick up here. It's a Quietment, which is new. And also, let's just make sure that you... Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, so we just want to double check just to make sure each Pokemon are fully rested and well healed. But that's okay. I mean, if we ever think that the Pokemon are taking a low proportion of AP, then we'll go ahead and rest to the bed, which is right in front of us. Well, this will look pretty much the same as for the first research station. Absolutely. Seems like our wild Pokemon don't come in here. We should be safer to catch our breath. Hey, seriously, what was this place? That Pokemon? I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these. Huh? What's that book? Okay, this is something that's called Monster of Area Zero. Okay, well that's something we can't go over right now. Monster of Area Zero. Monster of Area Zero? So they aren't actually Pokemon. I don't really know. What do you think, Ed? I don't think they're regular Pokemon. I think they really are just Pokemon. Technically they are regular Pokemon, you ask me. Yeah, Sam, I mean, they look different, I'm sure, but they use and move in battle just like the other Pokemon we know. I suppose by the time has come for an explanation. Professor, some of the life form that you see residing now within the Area Zero are Asian Pokemon that live in the distant past long lost to us. Asian Pokemon? That's awesome. Oh, come on. There's no way that's possible. But the Zero Lab where I am located contains a time machine. It's to summon the Asian Pokemon to this place. So the thing that my mom spent forever researching down here, she actually gotten it working? Indeed. Well, the cost that was kind of stopped it. The cost? But a time machine? You mean that you could actually travel to and from the past? It is theoretically possible to travel to the past. However, for a being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Mom, you... Okay, Arvin, don't say anything stupid to your mother like that. Why did you call us here to Area Zero? Arvin, if possible, I would like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It will be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Now then, Ed, please use the central panel here and disable another lock on my lab. Okay, so seeing what these two have to say, I can't believe I get to the battle of Pokemon from a whole different era. This is incredible. I'm so glad that I came here with you. Talking to Ivy in the back? It can't be. It just can't. But then who? Alright, Penny, what you have to say? Seriously, a time machine? Feels like we just stumbled into a sci-fi novel or something. Okay, now disabling this central panel. So do you wish to press the button to disable one of the locks in Area Zero? Why, yes indeed, sir, we must disable one of this central panel. Lock disabled. 2 of 4 locks are still active. Well done. Please continue your effort at the remaining research stations. Hey, Ed. Okay, what's up, Ivan? You know that the book that she told me to the brain, I think it got something to do with this place. Or more like everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one she expected to fix that. Whatever all this is you are, I think you should be the one to carry it. Okay, so he giving me this Scarlet book. To put the Scarlet book in your bag key item pocket. Oh, okay, we put a Scarlet book in a key item pocket. It means, okay. So the Scarlet book, A record of the expedition that the author Heath went on within the great crater of Peldy. The book I have here the name Sada written on it in clumsy handwriting. Take care of it for me, okay, Ever Ed? Why, sure thing, Ivan. Your Scarlet book is in my capable hands. I will not lose it. Okay, so I looked to see what Ivan was talking about because we did read that dialogue. So let's head on back to the real outside world and go and find the third of Area Zero. Okay, well, what are your parents like, Nimona? My parents? Normal, I guess. Are you serious? Even I know about your dad. Wait, how do you know that? Everyone knows that he's famous, and I guess I look into him for my own reason too. So Nimona actually got some pamper. No way, that's not my linger. Well, yeah, I guess that you could say mother and father were like a hands up. My big sister will probably take over the business. Wait, did you call them mother and father? That is some pamper little princess stuff right there. Gah, you call it Penny. What is your family? My family is unbelievably annoying. Like super overprotective, you mean? It's just my dad that he's loud and clingy and makes up weird nicknames. He's the most annoying guy in the world, period, that he's supposed to work. Man, that's a real downer for my dad. Having his own daughter described like that. Don't you dare take his side. Ed, how about you? Your mother seems super nice. You met her? Yup, I got a glimpse too, an amazing look. A sandwich she made too. Really? I wish I could have seen that. Okay, now these guys talk a little bit too crazy to them all. I can't go wrong with that. So you know what? So those were the what's it called? Hold on, I did not see the rest of the names. So these are the Mescoyang. So I want to go and find out where that TM is. So you know what? I'm gonna send out Lucario to the battlefield just in case no Pokemon will come and approach me. So you know what? Let's go and have Lucario approach this Pokemon. So I have these Pokemon level up a lot faster. So yeah, it's important to keep a Palmio to the level up a little bit much faster. So she'll get all the experience she needs in case that she catch up with the rest of each Pokemon. Okay, so moving out of here, moving out of the water, so we can continue on picking up a Pokeball. So that one is a Malmint. Okay, so that's the one we did pick up. And of course, I mean, we still can't ride on Koraidon while we're outside below the ground at the Great Crater Peldy. Okay, wait a minute. I was a mistake mixing up that name. It was the crater. Wait a minute. No, it's Crater of the Great Peldy. It's what his name is. Okay. So just want to make sure that my mind is in the right place. Okay then. So what we're looking at here is another research station. And turns out around here, because there are no sendable items hidden around here, I mean, we could just like keep our distance trail ahead. Because we can barely saw because the research station is so close ahead. Okay, so we pick up here the Careful Man. Yeah, because what we're picking up here is it's a whole tons of mints around here. So what's going on here? Alright, another research station. Okay, well this must be the place. So that's our third research station. So the last one is coming up somewhere. Nice, so we get to the shell for a minute. Something's gonna jump out at us again, a 100% guarantee. Oh, Penny, such a worry word. Huh? Dodon. See? Wait a second. This is just like that Titan Pokemon we saw. Well, you are right. I mean, that is the Titan Pokemon that we did already encounter back in the desert. So it was an ancient Pokemon all along. Whoa, you battled one of these before, Ivan? It looks seriously strong. Yeah, well, Ed and I are all pros when it comes to the Titan. Leave this to us. Okay, so it's a team up pair with Arvin and me. Okay, so we're doing more double battle with Arvin. Okay, and now we are fighting the Great Tusk. Alright then, so let's see what's effective. Poke Blast. I mean, sure, let's keep using more Poke Blast. But why is it every time Pokemon keep avoiding my Poke Blast attack? I mean, like, come on, dude. Can it give you the right to not avoid that attack? Okay, well, let's try it one more time, and it keeps on avoiding my attack, then we're gonna have to do something else. Okay, so we go using the Poke Blast to go finish it off. And there we have it. So the Great Tusk had been defeated, and we saw that Palmio had leveled up to 40. That's good to see. See that? Victory is ours. Maybe the one that we saw when we were searching out the Herba Mythica that came from down here. You two have got to meet one of these Pokemon before our creator get together? Jealous. If we got the fan from literal Asian time roaming around a Peldy, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Sada doing anything to keep them under control? How could she let this happen? Yeah, right. Because it's not like, oh, so brilliant, Professor Sada ever messing up. Come on, Ed. Let's get into that research station. Why, yes sir, let's get right onto the research station like Arvin asked us to do. Well, anyway, before going inside the research station, before we go inside, I want to double check to make sure. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just go into the research station right now. We'll come back and move around the research station and the outside building later. Right now, we need to get right onto the central panel and made it to the station number 3. How are we doing after all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? You feeling rough, Penny? Oh no, it's not that. I just have been thinking ever since a professor mentioned that time machine. Well, Pokemon here in Area 0 came to our time for the past, right? So what about the Koraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of those ancient Pokemon? I'm not sure. Don't know what you mean. Huh. I think you're onto something. It's kind of giving all the Asian vibe. Even if it's a name and sound pesty. Wait a sec. I totally forgot. Hey Arvin. You have a Koraidon ball and you told us about its format in the first place. You must have known something about it, right? Or you still remember that from way back? No wonder you're everybody's a little star people. Guess I got no choice but to tell you what I know. But that Pokemon Koraidon, that is, it was found by my mom when she was working on her time machine. I believe it would be better for me to take over the explanations at this point. Professor, Koraidon I wish I entrusted to Ed, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the past by the time machine. Seriously? Through the analysis of its genetic makeup as well as the behavioral patterns, I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact an ancient form of Sizeless Lizard, the Pokemon still commonly ridden in this region. While that makes sense, I guess that they do look alike. Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundaries of time. But I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Koraidon. Huh? You mean there's another one around here somewhere? One of their family. The other one could still be somewhere in Area 0 waiting to finally be reunited with our Koraidon. A heartwarming family reunion? Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they'll be if we can get the family back together after all this time. Family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. If we could proceed, Ed, please disable the Nesta lock using the central panel there. Okay then. Well, let's just do what she asked. Well, first and first, we want to go talk to several of these characters. You can leave it any wild Pokemon up to me. I'll have an upbeat in no time, and so we can march on. If that were the Pokemon really is for the only family it has left in the world, it must have wanted to be together again, right? These plots of Twitter really a tug at the heartstrings, don't they? Not that I'm complaining. Well, technically, Penny, you're not complaining or anything. I mean, that just belongs to the royal family, to every other Pokemon. I mean, if that happens in ancient times, or like a long time ago. Okay, well, let's go ahead and press the button to disable one of these lots in Zero Lab. So you heard the professor better press it. Lot disable. One of 4 lots is still active. Well done. Only 1 remains now. Please continue on to the final research station. Okay, can do. Alright, so let's go and move back outside. And you know what? I think we're gonna call it there, you guys. So we're actually done just locking to disable one of those central panels. So that's more that we can handle. But you know what? We got this Raichu in the way. So let's go ahead and send out all the Lucario and go take it out of here. And you know, guys, I do believe that's gonna have to delete it for the day. So next time on Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, we are gonna continue on moving on. So it turns out to me because we have a long distance ahead because we had to go and hold on. So Koraidon and ancient Pokemon, no wonder no one's seen it before. Ed, you gotta let me battle Koraidon right now. It still won't come out of his Pokeball. Oh right. And that was the first I heard of it that coming from past myself. It was just a weird Pokemon my mom brought to home all of a sudden one day. We all lived together at the Lighthouse Lab for a little while. My mama made me promise to keep it a secret. So that's why you knew so much about it. Yeah, but then one day Koraidon just went nuts against some wild Pokemon. A few of the folks are living nearby nearly ending up here. Once that happened, my mom took it. And guess if that it makes sense if it's a Pokemon from it. It's a... Hold on. It didn't see my mom or Koraidon again after that. Looking back on it, I felt like I lost my mom because of Koraidon. Just I hated Koraidon and everything about it. Didn't want to even talk about it. I'm sorry for not telling you what I knew. You should be sorry. Shoot, that's like the coolest thing I ever heard. Okay, well, it turns out like Elijah's character talked too fast because of this invincible of the look of it, the dialogue on the test box. Because it keep on skipping every 5 seconds, which I can't even read it because I keep on blind eyesight to miss out all of these words. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I'm no fast reader. Well, a little bit, but not so much. Because these characters talk a lot. So we're gonna have to end it right by here. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watch this episode. So if you enjoyed the series, if you want to see more of Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, be sure to leave an advertisement, like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do ring the notification bell so that you'll be stay up there notified when my new and awesome videos have another way. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned for everything, and that will have to do it all. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. We will be picking up with some more Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet. So take care, you guys, and I hope to talk to you on the next series.